Guys, so today I thought I would film a makeup tutorial. Before I start, I haven't done anything with my hair right now because I am going to be doing something with it later and I didn't want to have to do it twice. And also, if I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking at a mirror because I don't have the viewfinder on my camera that I can actually see myself. So if I'm looking down, it is just because I'm actually looking at what I'm doing. This video is actually my autumn makeup tutorial routine. It's what I wear to go to work. I probably would change it a little bit if I was going to go out in the night time, but this is generally what I wear for work. I am in no way a makeup artist. Everything I do, I understand that I'm probably doing it wrong. I don't use the right makeup brushes for the right things. I use my fingers for some of the stuff. I can't really apply eyeshadow that well, but this is what kind of works for me. So I thought I'd just show you guys what I do. So to start with, all I've got on my face at the minute is Clinique moisturiser. So to start with, I use the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. It's the oil-free one because I do actually have oily skin. So I take a pea-sized amount of this and I use my fingers to rub it all over my skin, and I probably do pull faces throughout this whole routine because I have realised that I can't apply makeup without pulling random faces, so please just ignore them. So I do just rub it all over my face, like so, with just the one hand. And while I'm doing that, if I can find it, I also apply the Benefit Stay Don't Stray eye primer. This is in light to medium so that it gives it a bit of a chance to dry before I apply my eye makeup. So I put one, this is just a sample size, so I put one little bit on my ring finger, dab it between the two, and then just rub it all over my eyes, like so. Now, I actually do love this eye primer better than other ones that I have tried previously because I feel it's more skin coloured, so it doesn't affect the colour of the eyeshadow as much as, like, say the white or the grey ones do. This is a new step actually in my foundation routine, but I apply the Lasting Perfection Collection Concealer. This is a 16-hour wear on and this is in number 1 Fair. And I actually apply this in like a triangle under my eyes because I do actually have dark circles under my eyes, and I feel like this is what works for me. So I do just apply it like so. I probably do apply this completely wrong, but what I have noticed is my makeup no longer wears off quickly during the day anymore if I have the concealer. I also put a little bit on my nose and forehead. Basically the places where my makeup tends to disappear during the day is kind of where I apply it. It does kind of look like I'm trying to highlight and contour my face, but I don't actually use any contour makeup. So this is literally just because I have the under eye bags. I do have redness around my nose, and then the rest of it is just kind of is like an added extra to keep my foundation in place, and it does actually work really well. I did get the lightest one possible because I do have really light skin, and I've just seen a spider running across my bed, so now I'm a bit scared of that. Yeah, I'm going to try and ignore the spider right now. The foundation I'm going to be using is the number 7 Beautifully Matte Foundation. It's getting closer to me. The Beautifully Matte Foundation in the colour Ivy Calico. I basically put 2 pumps of this on the back of my hand, and this is where I start to get a bit weird because I literally use that finger, I don't know if it's still called a ring finger, and then just dot it on my face. And I'm pretty sure this isn't how you're meant to apply foundation, but it works for me and it's worked for me for quite a while now. So this is how I apply my foundation. I'll start with my chin and my cheeks, and I use the Real Techniques buffing brush to apply this, which I do actually need to wash. I apologise for that. And I do just try and blend everything together in circular motions. The spider's just having the time of its life right now. I'm not quite sure where it's come from. I'm kind of a bit freaked out that I've just, like, when I was in bed, that spider might have been there, which freaks me out a little bit because I am quite scared of spiders. Anyway. Yeah, so I do that and then I start on my forehead. Do a few little ones. I try not to put too much foundation on my forehead because it does wear off. Obviously it's not as bad now that I have the concealer in place, but it used to be quite bad for like rubbing off during the day. So it would look like I wasn't like wearing any makeup at all, which is quite bad. So that's my foundation done completely. Now the next thing I do, I don't know where the spider's gone now. I think that's even worse. Oh, there it is. The next thing I do is apply, I use it as a blush, but it's actually a highlighting palette. It's a Revlon highlighting palette in Rose Glow. And if I can open it, as you can tell, I have actually used loads of it. I think this was also in my September favourites. And this little brush here, I actually got in a bronzing kit. So I'm not sure what make it is or anything like that. And I do actually need to get a proper blush brush, which I've actually asked for my birthday of my sister. So hopefully I will get the Real Techniques one, but you never know. So I just swirl it, pull the face, and apply it. Now I find that it's quite shimmery, so it is more of a summer colour than it is an autumn colour. But I just really like, it's like quite pale pink, and I genuinely really do love it, but I don't like the fact that it shimmers, which is why it is now that I apply my face powder. At the minute I'm using One Heck of a Blot by Soap and Glory. I've also hit pen on this as well, and I use the Gosh Kabuki brush. I swirl it, tap it, and apply it. This is just to keep my foundation in place, and because when I apply over the top of the blush, it mattifies the shimmer, which is really what I want, because in the autumn I don't want to be shimmery, and especially with having oily skin, it's quite bad for me if I shimmer, because as my face gets a little oily during the day, mixed with the shimmer, I just look like a giant grease ball, which I really obviously don't want to do. Now after I've done that, I kind of alternate between doing my eyebrows next, doing my eyes next, but I'll do my eyes next. This is the Colour Tattoo 24 Hour by Maybelline, I think it is. Yeah, Maybelline. And it is in the colour On and On Bronze. Don't know if you can read that, but that's the colour. As you can see, I've actually only wore this once, and I did apply it with my fingers, and I'm not sure really how you're meant to apply it, but that's what it looks like on my finger, so it is actually quite good. But I think this would be a good colour eyeshadow to like wear with a darker colour and do like a smoky eye. But as of yet, I can't figure out how to do that, so I only wear this colour. I use my ring finger to apply it. As you can tell, I don't apply it too dark. You can build these up quite a bit, but because I'm only actually going to work, I only want like a light layer, if you can see that. So it is noticeable on my eyes, and it does look really nice, but it's not too dark in that it would be inappropriate to wear for work. If I was going on a night out, I'd apply more and I'd experiment with the other colours that I've got and do like a smoky eye, but for this look, this is all I want. And at the minute, I alternate between the Clinique High Impact Mascara and Benefit's, sorry I keep looking for the spider, and Benefit's Their Real Mascara. Now I actually do prefer the Benefit Their Real Mascara because it is an amazing mascara, but for this look, because I only really wear the Benefit one if I'm going to be working a night shift. For day shift I just use the Clinique one. It's not as good, so I wouldn't actually wear it for a night out or anything. But that's what the brush looks like, if you can see. This is just a sample size as well. Now I don't curl my eyelashes or anything like that because I don't feel like I have to. So I just apply the mascara like so. I also don't apply them to my bottom lashes. I am actually going to have to start doing something with my bottom lashes, because if I make the top of my eyes dark like they are when I wear this bronze eyeshadow, it kind of drowns out the bottom of my eyes. But if I wear like black mascara on the bottom of my lashes, or if I wear black eyeliner, it makes the look a bit too dramatic. And also because I have like slightly oily skin, it makes it run a little bit, and then I just look like I have black eyes. So if anybody can suggest anything that will stay in place on my under eyes and make my eyes look better, then please leave them in the comments below, because I'm by no way an expert in makeup and I don't know what I can use that won't run, if that makes sense. So if anybody can suggest anything, I'd really appreciate it. But that is basically all I do for my eyes for when I'm going to work. And for my eyebrows, I am using the L'Oreal Paris Super Liner Brow Artist. This is in the colour Brunette. You get a little brush, you get the brown pencil in one end, and you get wax in the other end. Now I will be honest and admit that I don't really use the wax all that much unless I am actually going to be going somewhere, because my eyebrows kind of just stay in place anyway. Now I do know that I do actually need them tweezing, and I am going on holiday in a couple of weeks time, so I am actually going to get them done, but for now you're just going to have to put up with it if that's alright. As you've just seen, I brush it with the brush, just try and remove any of the foundation that has actually got on my eyebrows, because that happens quite regularly with me, and it also just gives them a bit of shape. And then I just try and apply the pencil in short movement, like short movement, well soft movements, to try and just mimic hairs with my eyebrows, just to make them a little bit darker but not make it too dark, if that makes sense. Now when I actually have my eyebrows professionally done, it does look a lot better than this, but this is what I'm working with at the minute. So this is literally all I do for my eyebrows, and it is at this point that I use my Urban Decay The Slick Makeup Setting Spray. Now the reason I use this now, I was going to talk there, but the reason I use this now and not after I do my lip products is because I don't like the taste of it, and if I apply it over the top of my lip products, all I can taste all day is this. And it's not a very nice taste, so I apply this, and then when it dries I apply my lip products. So I hold it about yay far, I don't know how far that is, from my face, spray 4 times, and then let it dry. Now when this was in its old packaging, like when about 4 or 5 years ago, the spider's just gone up there now, for about 4 or 5 years ago, when it was in like the really colourful packaging, I swore by this. It was the best thing I've ever come across. It's kept my face matte throughout the entire day. This one, I don't know if they've changed how they make it or anything, or if my face is just oilier now, but it doesn't seem to work for as long. But I bought it, so I might as well use the rest of it, and it does kind of work a little bit, but not as much as I would like to. So yeah, now the lip products that I'm using right now is the Soap & Glory Super Colour Fabulous Lipstick, and this is in the Missing Pink. Now I genuinely love this. If you can see that, it has S&G for Soap & Glory written on it, and it smells of vanilla. I love vanilla. I love the smell of it, I love the taste of it. Oh, it's just gorgeous, which is actually genuinely the reason why I did actually buy this. I think it was in a 3 for 2 or buy one get one half price or something as well. So all I do is literally apply it as you would any other lipstick, and that is it. I do sometimes apply the Body Shop coconut lip butter over the top of it if I've put like too much on, to try and minimise the colour, because the coconut butter is like white, so it kind of like softens the look of this. But for autumn, this is quite a nice colour, and this is literally my entire autumn makeup look. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please subscribe, please give me a thumbs up, please leave me comments. You can find me on Twitter at PrettyandPeach04, you can find me on Instagram at PrettyandPeach04. You can email me, prettyandpeach04@gmail.com, leave comments below, anything, get in touch. I really want to hear from you guys. If you use any of these products, let me know. If you think I'm doing everything completely wrong, I know that already, but you can tell me how to do it properly. Yeah, I hope you're having a really good day. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you again soon.